Welcome back to the Galaxy's favorite talk show. As always, I'm your host, Nick, joined by my co-host, Joshua.
Hello, Nick.
We got Cristian still on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, this episode might drop before the other one.
Oh, yeah. So
Christian's on for the first time.
Yeah, Cristian. This is the first time we're having him. We're going to be talking, finally, Invincible Season 2 came.
Yeah.
First episode dropped on the 3rd, I believe.
Yes, sir.
It was heat.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. And this is going to be a weekly kind of drop. I think there's only going to be 8 episodes. Was there 8 episodes last season?
There was 8 last. I thought there was 10, but I double checked, and there was 8 first season.
Yeah, the show's fire. I'm glad that it's being dropped weekly. It's not going to be like a one thing. It's going to be we're going to get the last episode maybe in December, probably.
Let's see. Hey, we got 3-4 weeks this. Yeah,
probably middle of before New Year's.
Yeah, right around then.
But we're going to talk about the pilot, what we thought. I got some movie news.
Let's get the movie news out first. And
okay.
Then we'll go full on the show.
First and foremost, rest in peace, Harry.
Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah, Matthew Perry passed away very recently.
That's crazy.
They found him. I guess he drowned in his pool at his home in Los Angeles.
His hot tub. He was drowned. Yeah.
I don't know why, but just that circumstance sounds very sus. But I don't know the details or anything. I think they're still kind of looking into it.
So a lot of people have been going conspiracy theory mode on this.
I don't mean to sound like that. Just
I know.
But just the drowning is in your own home sounds very uncommon.
Yeah, I know he struggled with drugs and alcoholism in the past.
Yes.
So there's always a chance that maybe that played into the fact. People,
maybe he fell asleep.
People have done that in the past with drugs and alcohol, and they've ended up passing away because of that. So hopefully it's not that. I hope it's not. I don't want to go full Joe Rogan mode, but some of the I don't know how much y'all have heard about the conspiracy theories. I don't know if you want to go into that.
I don't even want to touch that.
Yeah,
I just want to say rest in peace to Matthew Perry. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree.
He was only 53, 54.
He was in his 50s. Yeah.
I still feel like that's very young for, especially Friends. I don't know, man.
Well, I think it's the fact that he died of unnatural causes. If he ended up having a heart attack or something,
that's happening.
Then it's oh, that sucks. He was young. But, there was probably health factors that led to that, which still sucks. And, no matter what, it's bad. But the fact that it could have been prevented, it seems I think that's what makes it hit harder.
No, just because he died, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the biggest fan of Friends. I actually think it's a shit show.
I agree. I've never watched it. And from what I've seen of it, it looks very unfunny.
I respect that opinion, but I feel like now is not the time to just...
It's
that's... It's rest in peace. Man, that guy's show was ass.
No, nothing like that.
But we keep it in real here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
I'm going to be honest.
Can we please move on? I don't like where you're going with this.
Wait, what was your point?
Yeah, what is the point of that?
No, because that's what he's mainly known for. And I'm saying
he was the father in 17 again, remember?
Oh, yeah, he was.
He said if actually Zac Efron ever made a biopic of Matthew Perry's life, he wanted Zac Efron to be a younger version of him.
Dude wishes he looked like Zac Efron when he was younger.
Well,
what the hell are you talking about?
I think Zac Efron kind of looks strange because he's gotten he's gotten plastic surgery in the past.
He looks really weird now.
He's got a Roblox head.
No, he looks really fucked up now. But I will not. No, he does.
Not like Mickey Rourke fucked up, but it's
real.
very.
He looks fucked up now. I'm gonna keep it real. Look how he looked back in High School Musical, in 17 again. Even Baywatch. Look how he looked in all those movies, facial wise. He looks fucked up now. This motherfucker looks like he's got lip injections. He looks like he's got Botox.
The cheekbones for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he got jaw surgery or something.
He did.
Why do people do that?
But I'm going to say this. I know he's actually talked about this. It's because he broke his jaw and needed to have jaw surgery. At least that's what he's claiming.
That's such a dumb excuse.
So if that's true, if he did break his jaw and need to get some sort of surgery for health issues, and he ends up just having a fucked up chin now, that sucks. But I can tell there's other shit has been done. His lips look fucked up now. I don't know why we're talking about this, but
I brought him up playing Matthew Perry in a biopic.
We just dogged on it for 2 minutes.
It's funny how we forget the tangents. They happen like that.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna be real. He doesn't look good right now.
It's too easy when I'm here. You're talking about random shit.
Too easy. All right, so Matthew Perry passing. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Next piece of news. We got a new Ryan Gosling Sigma personality coming up next year. We got this movie called The Fall Guy. It's coming up.
Wasn't there a teaser or something dropped?
Yeah, there's a trailer.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's got Ryan Gosling. It's got Emily Blunt. And it's made by the director of Bullet Train.
Really?
Okay.
What's it about?
So this guy, he's kind of like a out of his prime, washed up
stuntman,
stunt double. Yeah, so Ryan Gosling is the stunt man.
He's the fall guy, and
he's in a movie that's directed by his ex-girlfriend. And when the main star goes missing, he pretty much like has to track down where the dude is at. Okay. And it's supposed to be like a romantic comedy kind of like movie. It sounds pretty interesting.
So you're saying new like Sigma personality is gonna be downloading soon?
I mean, this movie looks more fun than Sigma. Like Ryan Gosling.
I mean,
2010s era, he was on a pretty crazy run with the Sigmas.
I mean, I've seen
Blade Runner 2049.
Ooh, you look lonely. No.
Yeah.
No, this movie looks fun though. It's like Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling. Like I haven't seen them in a movie together. It seems pretty great.
Who's the ultimate Sigma? You think it's Patrick Bateman?
Yes,
yeah.
Patrick Bateman.
Speaking of Patrick Bateman,
what is
he's coming out. Well, not him, but
Christian Bale. Patrick Bateman's coming to life. He's real now.
Yeah.
Christian Bale is coming out in the dub overcast for the most recent Studio Ghibli movie, along with like
Robert Pattinson's in it too.
Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe.
Yeah,
and Mark Hamill. They went really all
The-
I
out.
heard
yeah,
the voice acting. For
The
that
voice
is
acting
really
for the
good.
American dub, this English dub, is like stacked. I was kind of
That's pretty
surprised.
cool.
Actually, Studio Ghibli always does that for their dub.
Really?
They do
I've
like-
never listened to a dub, so I don't know. I've always watched it
The
subbed.
dub for Ponyo is really good.
Ponyo's
okay.
Yeah, Ponyo's great.
I know. Have you heard any of the actual like voices? Like, have you heard it? Because Robert Pattinson just sounds unrecognizable.
Yeah, he's like a crane.
He's the heron.
He's like,
He's literally like, like I actually like that he's like fucking voice acting. Like, what's up? Like I don't like when people get a voice actor and they just have them use their voice. Like it works sometimes.
like Megan Fox in Mortal
Oh my
Kombat.
God.
Like The Rock.
Oh,
that was
man.
fucking terrible.
like
Yeah.
The Rock.
The Rock in what?
In anything.
Oh, he plays himself.
Oh,
in
you
every
mean how he
movie.
plays himself? I thought you were talking about League
In
of
terms of-
Super-Pets.
Oh,
Dude, in League
I mean-
of Super Pets, he plays Superman's dog Crypto. He plays Black Adam, and he plays Black Adam's dog.
we were literally talking
Wait,
about
he
that.
plays Black Adam's dog?
There's a post-credit scene where Black Adam pulls up with his dog, and he voices that dog.
What?
As well.
Dude, so he plays 3 people.
Yes.
We were talking about that
Yes.
earlier today. We were like, it's kind of wild how he self-inserted himself.
It's a
I don't
DC.
know, yeah.
Bro, he's just like McDonald's at this point.
This
Like,
dude-
he's fucking everywhere.
This dude thought Black Adam was gonna be like the new thing, bro. He really thought it was gonna
He's
blow
like,
up.
I'm going to play my dog.
God, man, get this
Bro.
guy out, bro.
All right. Y'all hype for Fall Guy?
Yeah,
Like, the
hype.
Fall Guy?
yeah.
Sounds fun. I think I'm going to go see
Speaking
it.
of Fall Guy,
Oh my
let me
God.
switch it up. a
Fall
bit.
Guys?
I still have Fall Guys. I still haven't seen Free Guy.
Oh, Free
Of
Guy. yeah.
Ryan,
That
or-
movie's funny.
What's his name?
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, I haven't seen
The
it.
movie's
I
pretty
haven't
good.
seen it either.
He's an NPC that like wants to. It's like literally.
I like the concept. It just looked pretty wacky, and I was like, "Damn."
I got like take some time.
Yeah, I gotta wait on it. I mean, it's on Disney Plus, I think, right? Or Hulu?
Really?
Or Hulu?
Would that be on?
No,
Maybe.
that would be on Hulu more.
Are
likely.
you sure? Because Disney Plus has a TVMA thing now. Like
No,
you
they
go
do,
to the
but-
settings
really?
and you gotta turn on adult stuff.
But like, what kind of Disney movie would that be though?
But isn't that movie rated like PG something?
Is it? I don't know.
It's not rated R.
It probably is.
It's like probably PG-13.
It's a video game.
Anyway,
All right.
what is that? All the news, Nick?
No, we got 2-3 more pieces. They're really
Okay.
short though.
Yeah.
So it's actually funny you spoke about that.
Ooh.
Echo, the new Marvel Plus.
Oh, the trailer dropped.
Disney show. Yeah, the trailer dropped.
Did
It
y'all see
actually
it?
kind of got me hyped for it.
Christian, have you seen it?
Who's Echo again? Didn't she come out in like,
Hawkeye. Did you watch that?
I watched Hawkeye.
You did.
She's like supersonic from The Boys. Like she
Oh,
can't
okay.
hear.
She
remember what happened to
she's
him?
like
I
the
thought she-
opposite of Daredevil.
Wait a second. I thought she came out in.
She was in Hawkeye.
I thought she came out in Moon Knight.
No,
No, I get this shit.
we were talking about it earlier. Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, yeah, no.
Anyways, yeah, it's
She's like the opposite of Daredevil. Daredevil's blind, but he has like really good hearing. She's deaf.
Oh,
but
okay.
she
She had
uses
the
vibrations.
legs, right?
Yeah, she had a prosthetic leg.
Yeah. No, I'm not hyped for it.
well the
Did
show.
you have you seen the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer.
The trailer changed my mind completely. On
It's
it.
rated TVMA.
oh, okay.
So it's
So
gonna
like
be.
it looks. I don't want to
Look,
jump the gun. It could still be bad.
Kingpin literally beats someone to death with
There's
like
like
a
blood on
fucking-
his suit and
yeah.
shit. It
Vincent D'Onofrio's in it.
Kingpin was such a clown in Hawkeye, though. Like,
yeah, I agree. He looks better
Underutilized
in
him.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun because there have been bad movies of really good trailers,
Mhm.
and there've been good movies of really bad trailers.
True.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean nothing. But I will say, as of now, my interest has peaked more than it was before. Before I was like, I don't really give a shit.
Morbius is a good example of that.
Oh yeah,
Had an amazing
great
trailer.
man. Oh my god,
Like it looked really, really like it looked like it had a great cinematography and everything. And then I watched it and it's just like, what the fuck is?
I-
There's that scene with Doctor Who where he's like dancing and shit.
Dude, the song choice in that, remember? It's like have sex, like poop my pants and have sex. Like that's literally the song, and he's fucking dancing. And he growls at the mirror at the end. He's like, and he turns into a vampire.
I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, dude,
bro, wait. So, does anybody know the plan that Sony has for like all these characters? Like,
they're
making a Craven movie.
There's no
plan.
plan.
Craven movie, bro.
They pushed that back. It was supposed to come out this month, or no, last month.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a good. Actually, it's gonna hurt them because after Spider-Man 2, we had peak Craven. The Craven in that game is so good, like probably the best Craven adaptation that I've seen, including like TV shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And now people know that, and they're gonna go and see this adaptation.
But now people are gonna be hyper Craven, so maybe it's gonna sell out.
That's true, but then if it's dog shit, then people are gonna say, "Oh, it's fucking bad."
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I feel like maybe I have hope.
I don't know. I have more hope for Echo than I do for Craven.
So is Sony trying to make like a Sinister Six universe or something like that?
I don't even know. There's rumors that Andrew Garfield is gonna come back and he's gonna be inserted into the Venom and Venom 3.
So what am I doing here? No.
I don't know how it would make no sense. They're probably gonna, honestly, the way everything is going right, they're probably gonna do multiverse. Like, there's a random portal, Andrew Garfield goes through it.
Ah, God.
Like, knowing Sony, that's how they would do it.
I'm so tired of fucking multiverse bullshit, bro.
It just started. Everyone's already done with it.
Well, that's what happens in
It just
Invincible.
started, but now it's like, yeah.
It's an Invincible. We're gonna get to that.
I hope it's different. It already looks like it's something a little different, but I don't know. We'll see.
I honestly, I have a prediction for Invincible.
I kind of already as well.
Oh, do you do?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do a crossover with a very popular character in one of the episodes.
Oh, Homelander's gonna come out.
Not Homelander.
Where's the milk? No.
Where's the milk?
Where's the milk?
Oh God, that'll be
All
awesome.
right.
Anyway, but yeah, Echo. I'm slightly more interested. I don't know who the showrunners are, but the fact that Disney is now willing to go TVMA and willing to like do the things that they seemed more unwilling to do before, I'm willing to say like, okay, maybe they're like listening. And plus, we've also heard that Blade is now going to be rated R.
Yeah.
They also said that Deadpool 3 is going to be R. So it looks like they're listening. So we'll see.
I just hope the finale sticks the landing. That's always kind of where the Marvel shows lose me.
And there's a glimpse in the trailer, very blink and you miss it. Daredevil is in one scene.
I like how it wasn't like a standout in the trailer.
In Echo?
In Echo, yes. Yeah. So Daredevil's going to be in it, and so is Wilson Fisk.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next piece of news. This is actually really big. Lightning McQueen's coming to Rocket League.
This is really big.
What do y'all think of that?
I don't play Rocket League.
All right.
I actually take showers, bro.
Wait, are you gonna?
I take showers.
Are you gonna hop on now that Lightning McQueen is in the game though?
Bro.
I would get sweated on that game.
Look, I'm not gonna
I just
lie.
think it's cool.
I did this. I don't play Rocket League either, but I did get on there and waste like $5 like a year, like 2 years ago when the Batman came out and they dropped his Batmobile in Rocket League.
Oh shit! Has it been 2 years since the Batman?
I think. When did it come out? It was
2022.
really?
March.
Last year.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Really? It's only been a year.
'Cause it was supposed to
year and 8
be
months.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so almost 2. Okay, so I'm almost right.
Yeah. All right. Next piece of news. I don't know if you guys ever seen that film It Follows.
I meant to watch it this past
The
Halloween.
director said he's gonna start a
sequel.
To it. Yeah,
it's
there's
called
gonna be a sequel.
They Follow or something like
They
that.
follow him.
It's called They Follow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Isn't it supposed to be like an STD movie?
Yeah, like I think the whole thing is like it's a sexually transmitted entity that follows
and it
you.
follows you to kill you.
Yeah,
and then
it's always at walking speed and it will never stop until you're
It's
dead.
like the snail. Like you get $1 billion, but the snail is always going to be following you for the rest of your life. And if it touches you, you dead.
What if I kill the snail?
You can't kill it. If you kill it, you touch it.
Oh.
What if you put it in the cage?
That's what I was good. I would get a little box and I would put it in it.
I would keep
What's
him
it
as a
gonna
pet.
do? It's not, the snail ain't breaking out of that. The only thing that could happen is if someone finds out that I'm keeping the snail locked up and they want to kill me. They put that snail on me, I'm gone.
Could the snail walk through walls? Maybe.
No way. That'd be
The
unfair.
snail have powers.
The snail's just like its only objective is to kill you. So like even if you went cross like continental, that thing would find a plane or it'd find a boat and it would make its way to you, bro.
Or
That's
just go through
scary.
the water.
Can a snail go that far underwater?
How big is it? The snail.
Like a
Jeez.
little circle?
Like a quarter size.
Yeah, maybe like a half dollar.
Well, hopefully that's not the plot of the sequel.
Yeah, and I don't even know why we talk about the snail, bro.
You brought it. You brought up the word. All right, that's it on the news. Sounds cool. I have yet to see the original, but the concept has always sounded very interesting.
I've heard there's actually like a really crazy jump scare that gets people in that movie. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it is, but I meant to watch it this last October, but Carla threw.
Damn.
Yeah. Like always.
All right, last piece of news. This is actually really fucking interesting. So, Harry Potter, our Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe.
What the fuck?
I actually kind of want Carla's thoughts on this.
A documentary, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a documentary about his stunt double that was paralyzed.
Yeah, during the Deathly Hallows.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is going to executive produce, and it's called David Holmes, The Boy Who Lived.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool title. Carla, come here. Come on camera.
Carla's going to come on camera real quick.
Carla was directing this episode. If you're on YouTube, you're going to see a special. Here, Carla, take my mic.
Wait, I don't even know how this guy got paralyzed, so I need an explanation.
How did he get paralyzed on the Deathly Hallows? Do you know? It was most likely a stunt that happened. I mean, and it just left him paralyzed from the waist down.
During during one of the more recent ones, the final one even.
Let me research this real quick. I mean, what do you think about it, Carla? Are you interested?
Yes.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
She said yes.
Of course I am.
Okay, so while test filming, test filming for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in 2009, Holmes injured his spine in an incident during one of the stunts. And although he initially hoped to return to work, he's now paralyzed and uses a wheelchair. But he is still credited in the film and finished film as a stunt performer.
That poor guy.
After becoming disabled, he took up automobile racing, driving a car with hand controls, which he could operate. And he made his own production company. Launched a podcast with Radcliffe called Cunning Stunts. This is actually kind of cool, dude. He kind of went off. He's doing well.
It worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think your life ends when like you go through an injury. I think there's always ways to overcome things, but it's cool that we're gonna finally get some light on that, like the whole incident, because it completely changed his life.
Wow, I didn't even know about that, but now I'm interested. To be honest,
I thought you would be all over it because you're like a Harry Potter.
I don't know, like
slut.
Bro, what the?
You love Harry Potter.
I mean, yeah.
I sent you a meme earlier today. It was funny.
Oh yeah, I forgot what my response was, but.
To be honest, when I watch Harry Potter movies, I don't see anything being like that extreme.
I mean, there are some pretty crazy stunts because like they're shooting spells at each other, so they fly back and shit.
Bro, it's magic.
I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember people like flying around or like other than in Goblet of Fire.
What about Quidditch?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Goblet of Fire. I think that's the only movie where Quidditch.
There's some in the first movie. I mean, I don't know. Either way, it happened during like test filming, so they weren't even making the movie yet.
Damn,
they were
bro,
just.
That sucks.
It might have been his first or second day, but I mean, it sounds cool. I'm hyped for it.
Yeah.
I want to see this guy's side of the story, and I like how Daniel Radcliffe like never, took his money and dipped. That's his genuine friend.
I love Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, dude has a kid now.
Does he?
Dude, he's got to. You think he's still out here just fucking?
I thought that was Rupert Grint who had a kid, not Daniel.
Rupert Grint.
The ginger.
Maybe I'm thinking Harry Potter had a kid.
What's his name?
Bro.
Rupert Grint.
Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley.
He has a kid.
Yeah, no, I figured that much. But
are you sure?
You got your heart broken?
He has one child. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Right, like Daniel Radcliffe.
Damn, bro. I'm kidding.
A 34-year-old man moved on with his life. What?
Bro, shut up.
While we're talking about Harry Potter, bro, how come Draco Malfoy only had like 10 minutes of screen time?
In which one?
Dude,
in the whole movie, like series.
Like compiled all together, right? Like 10 minutes.
Is he more important in the books or what?
I don't fucking know. I stopped at Goblet of Fire because them shits were too big.
Oh my God, bro.
And I was like a 6th grader, and I was like, I'm not reading all this shit.
American Psycho is a really good book.
All right, and that's the news.
And that's the news. Back to Invincible.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty much all the news. Carla thinks it's
I'm
cool.
going to check it out.
Yeah, it'll probably come
All
out
right, goodbye, Carla.
Go back to your
Thank you for pulling up.
Damn.
What the?
Yeah, I think that's cool. I didn't get to say anything on it, so I want to say something real quick.
It sounds cool.
I think it's cool that because if you think about it, inadvertently, this is Daniel Radcliffe's fault because it was his stunt double that got injured. So
who hired the stunt double? Who was the stunt coordinator? Who was the safety director?
It wouldn't happen without Daniel Radcliffe being successful in the Harry Potter movies to make all the movies.
Daniel Radcliffe didn't even want to do it.
I'm just saying.
His parents were like, nah.
Hey, but he could have done the stunt himself.
and then he'd be paralyzed.
What fucking stunt was it? That's what I want to know.
I do want to know what stunt
are they
it was.
doing in these Harry Potter
Well,
movies?
that's what the documentary is probably gonna be.
Yeah, that's true. They'll probably get into it. But
Like
what
fucking-
my point is like, you are, even if you're not on set when it happens, if it's testing like you said, even if he wasn't there, it was a stunt for his character. Actually, yeah. When in the movies does Harry Potter do anything that crazy?
Yeah, like it was like a Jackie Chan movie and a stunt double got injured. I'll be like, okay, well he's like jumping off multi-story buildings. It's not that I have less sympathy. It's that like I want to figure out what in the movie that could cause an injury that severe.
It's like in the first draft we had Harry Potter doing a triple front flip.
It could be anything. What I think it is maybe he was hooked up to some wires that got pulled too quickly.
Oh, they might have fucked him up like
that. And I could think
that.
that his spine maybe got like, because it said in the text he hoped to return to work but never did.
Yeah, that's on him.
So it made it.
Hey, yo.
I'm kidding.
That's horrible.
What my point was is that Daniel Radcliffe could have easily been like, oh my God, that sucks. Gone up to him, gave sympathies, and like never spoke to him again.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, this sounds fucked up, but a lot of actors are like, oh, like these are just the stunt doubles. Like,
yeah,
I'm the star.
A lot of people are like Homelander.
I think it's cool that he like clearly kept in contact with him. They had a podcast apparently.
Yeah,
they're
they
friends,
still do.
and now he's giving a documentary like on this guy.
Yeah,
and he's calling him the boy who lived. Like that's just cool. That's like poetic.
Yeah, beautiful.
Locked in.
All
anyway,
right.
y'all ready for Invincible?
That's all the news. Let's talk about Invincible.
All right, Carla, plug your ears, bro. We going spoilers. Actually, we should do a little bit of non because it just came out. Or do you want to just go full?
Let's go full because I
Because
feel like
people
anyone
can
that's
go watch
watching
it.
this knows what the fuck is up. You've been waiting. You've been starved.
Yeah.
like us.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, okay, full spoilers.
You want it, you crave it.
I want that Omni in me.
I said I need it.
I just want my dog.
What did y'all think about watching Eve get her neck snapped at the beginning of the episode?
So when the thing immediately opened up, like I was like, okay, this is way too casual that they're just showing like Mark and his son back, or I'm sorry, Mark and his
Nolan.
dad. Yeah,
Dude, it was crazy. I actually like I was going through a lot of emotions in that because
he was like,
no, because like I was thinking at first like, oh, is this like a flash forward in time? Like I thought that was gonna.
yeah,
That's what I thought
Yeah,
initially.
I thought it was gonna be a jump cut to like we're gonna like it's showing us like I don't know the end of the season and it's gonna jump to the beginning.
yeah.
And I thought like it was gonna come full circle by the end of the season.
Yeah.
But
Like-
it turns out it's something else.
Yeah, I thought it was like gonna be something like that. I'm like, man, they're taking a way different direction than they did in the fucking comics.
Oh yeah. For a second I was like, whoa, what's going on?
It's like that meme from the other guys. It's like the best way to tell a story is to start at the end,
Oh my
and then start at the beginning, and periodically going back.
Yes, sir.
Building up on new characters and ideas.
Like, just fucking tell the story.
Just tell us what happens.
Yeah, it started out pretty well.
So
It-
what is it that's happening in this beginning thing?
I mean, I think they're just going straight into multiverse. There's different universes.
It's a different universe we
and
discover.
There's this one dude named Algernon or
Shit, I don't know.
I don't know. His name starts with an A. I wasn't able to catch it.
Is it the multiverse dude?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. He has the ability to travel to different universes, but he can't choose which one it is. And what he
No,
wants,
I think he can, but he doesn't have any ability beyond that control.
he can't predict it. It's like having like Rick's ray gun, but you can shoot it and you don't know where it's gonna go, which is kind of risky, right?
No, I don't think
I
that's.
think he can.
Yeah, he can.
Can he control it?
No, because
I was under the impression he could.
He was traveling back and forth between every world that he wanted to go into.
I think he
How do you?
What did he tell the Molar twins? Because
he said something that he can, but he said that he did talk about
He
how.
wants to gain all the knowledge to create all the abilities.
But at one
necessary.
point when he frees the Molar twins, they say something
They
about
said,
how like
why don't you just get the knowledge from them? And he said something like along the lines of like, multiple painters can't work on one painting or something like that.
I don't even remember what he
he
said.
was saying that he wants all the knowledge so he can like see the whole picture.
Yeah.
Oh, he
all
was.
these-
Oh, he's saying like even if like they told me what is going on, like you need to like see the whole picture.
It wouldn't give him like the perspective.
Yeah, he needs to like know everything.
Yeah.
So he wants to basically have the memories of every version of himself. Every version of himself in every other multiverse
He wants to be God of himself.
Yeah, well, because he says he wants to go in.
Fix
Like,
everything.
For example, like he said, one multiverse like has a cure for cancer, and one has like a disease that doesn't exist in another one, but this one
Yeah.
has this, and like so he's saying like it's infinite possibilities, infinite cures, infinite like
Answers and,
Yeah.
and problems that are solved, solutions.
yeah, exactly. And he said that he can solve all of them, But he says he's been gathering all the different versions of himself, but he's the only one that can travel the multiverse.
Yeah.
So he's like, I need a way for all the memories to be put into my brain, but for me to realize that, okay, that's their memory, not mine, that I've lived. Otherwise, he'd go crazy, like all these things that have happened.
I want to know. Okay, so can we talk about Omni-Man, bro? I love the whole opening part's like maybe 10 minutes, and he fucking kills all the heroes of the Guardians of the Globe.
Bro, I love when he said, you should have died at birth.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. I don't know why, but when he was about to kill Robot, like I really wanted to see him just grab him out of his little like thing and just squish him. And I was like, why do I want to see that?
I think it worked. The line worked well because Robot was like, even you will die like one day. And he's just like, sure.
He's like, lick my balls.
He said, sure, but you should have died at birth.
Yeah.
That's wild to say.
That was
bro.
Wild as fuck.
That's insane.
Bro, do y'all think that Omni-Man's going to play any kind of big role this season?
See,
I feel like he's going to be in the
absolutely.
background.
I was wondering that too because I was like, how soon do they bring him back? And I don't think it's going to be that soon, actually.
I think maybe episode 4.
Are you caught up with the comics at all? Or
I'm not. I thought about it because I was so into the first season that I did start reading them, and I read up until like the end of season 1.
Well, then, like issue 12 is when the big fight between Mark and Nolan happens.
Yes.
And then I don't want to say anything because Nick's here, but it's like
Just say it. I don't give a shit.
I don't think he comes back until issue 40 something.
Yeah, it takes a while for him to come back. There's a lot that happens. I know that. I haven't read them, but I know that.
And if they only did 12 issues in the first season, and there's another 30 issues before he comes back, I don't expect him coming back this season, other than maybe glimpses.
See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about because I was aware of that. I don't know what happens in those issues before he comes back, but like I know we're gonna see Viltrum, so I'm thinking maybe if we do see Omni-Man, we're gonna see him on Viltrum, but we're not gonna see him back on Earth.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm thinking we're gonna get.
We're not gonna see him interact with any of the heroes from the Guardians.
And if we do, it probably won't be to the last episode or like a post credit. I think
That sounds annoying.
that's what I'm guessing. Because like unless they divert from the comics,
I hope they don't.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. But if they do, like I don't think I agree with you, Christian, with what you're saying.
Yeah, up to this point, they haven't diverted at all, other than like race swapping.
Amber.
Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Amber was it? Oh, okay.
Already,
You rocking
I thought you meant gender
Already
swapping. I was like, she was a dude in the comics.
No.
Yeah, Mark's
I
gay. Mark's
like
gay,
dad,
bro.
I like boys, dad.
Hey, bro,
You should have died at birth. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a fucked up joke. That's a fucked up
He probably would have said that though.
He would, yeah. I mean, he's from Viltrum, bro.
Okay, who y'all think though? This is a good question. Omni-Man versus Homelander.
Omni-Man's wiping his ass, bro.
No way,
Dude.
Bro, he's way stronger.
Dude, Homelander's like...
Homelander
He has laser eyes.
So? Dude, if he shot them at Omni-Man, he would just like take it.
Yo, what?
No. Dude, but not like I think Omni-Man is leagues above Homelander.
Omni-Man was able to divert an asteroid the size of Texas. Homelander couldn't even lift an airplane.
Oh, he couldn't land it. He's like, I can't land that shit. They're dead.
Dude, that whole part was stupid. He was like, "There's nothing to fucking stand on."
That's funny as fuck, though.
Like,
I
bro,
think
how does he fly?
He's so fucking lazy.
I think he might just be lazy. Maybe that's what it is. He could have done something, but he's like, I mean,
Remember that
bro.
clip I sent you the other day, or like earlier today? He like lands in that village and takes out that terrorist.
Oh, I love how he's like, ooh. Dude, that clip's funny as fuck.
He's like, what? The whole country's starving, but they have a fucking cell phone.
Dude, that's dude. The show is
Jesus.
funny as fuck, bro. That show is so. Oh man.
I like how nobody in that show is inherently like good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's not like a single person that's
Like,
good.
Even
Huey's
Soldier
bad.
Boy is a piece of
Oh yeah,
shit.
Huey's turning into an asshole from where like it leaves off kind of.
Yeah.
I think maybe Starlight. That's about it.
She might be the closest to being pure.
Oh, Eminem.
Eminem.
Mother's
Mother's-
milk.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother's Milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe well no. I was gonna say what's her name? Karen Fukuhara's character,
Oh,
but
Kimiko.
but she fucking murked a ton of people, so
Yeah, she still got shit.
she's still got shit to deal with. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's not inherently. She's on the way though.
Pretty much everybody in that show is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, dude, fucking Butcher's fucked up, bro. That dude's like,
Butcher is no better of a
Yeah,
human being than Homelander.
yeah, low key. Damn. Anyway,
Jeez.
Invincible though. I mean, Nick, I don't even know why you asked that question, bro. I think Homelander ain't nothing.
I mean, I just wanted to know your thoughts. I'm probably inclined to agree with y'all. I think Homelander is kind of like just a lazy fucking
bro,
Superman.
Omni-Man literally like wiped out a civilization of like those alien Martians or whatever.
Some
Who
of
were
them
they?
survived though.
Some of them did, yeah. But he like, I mean, he like fucking. What did he do? Like he like flew through the thing, just like lighting himself on fire from speed.
He also ages.
The friction, fucking.
Yeah, the friction and just dude. He almost like killed everybody.
I think Viltrumites become stronger the older they get as well.
I think they get stronger the older they get, and the more like damage they take, like they become more strong from surviving that.
Damn, I wish I was a Viltrumite.
Yeah. And I mean, and Mark just took a beating at the end of season 1, so he's probably like gone up a bit.
Yeah. So let me say something. I actually like how they say maybe like 6 months have passed.
No, I think they say like
1 month.
a month.
Really?
Yeah, only
God,
damn a month, because they say it when he sits down with that dude in charge of Cecil, and he says like, "Get me back out there," and then he's just like, "It's only been a month, Mark."
Damn. Well, 1 month. I think he's gotten really good at being a superhero.
Yeah, I actually love the intro with Karma Police playing.
Yeah.
With Radiohead, dude. That I actually really like that.
That's a good song.
I agree.
Because like
I think it fits the show really well, like where Mark's at.
He's gotten really good at saving people. Like, do you remember in season 1 when he's stopping that Martian invasion? And he picks up an old lady and tries to fly her to safety, and he crashes and like she's all fucked up and like she's I think he's learned his strength.
I like how if you watch season 1 and they do this on purpose, there's no blood whatsoever until the very last fight.
Yeah.
Even when the Mauler twin gets shot in the eye, there's no blood.
I think they purposely make it episode 1 look like a
DC
animated,
like cliche,
very cliche, very like generic run of the mill superhero thing, and then
they all go. They show up, they save the day, nobody gets hurt.
Yep.
And then the end of the episode. Oh my god, bro, that shit was wild.
The best part, dude. Poor fish man.
I remember.
Finally, some action. Gets fucking killed.
Finally, dude.
Bro, there was no
Who did y'all feel bad for them? I honestly feel bad for that green girl. Remember, she got like her.
Nah, I felt bad for the Yosef.
No, yeah.
Ooh.
I felt bad for Speedster.
Yeah, he like left her, and he was saying how like every like little moment feels like ages for him. So that means it felt like he was getting his head just fucking caved in for like an hour. Jeez. Until it finally imploded and his eyes
Imagine
shot
if
out.
Omni-Man did that, but with your nutsack. Like he grabs your nut.
Jesus,
and,
bro.
and you're the
Why
Flash.
Are you thinking about that, bro?
Wait, bro. Remember when
that would be.
What's the guy's name? Remember the guy's name? Darkwing. I love how.
Oh my god.
Why did he try fighting?
If I was him, I would have
Yeah,
dipped.
I would have got the fuck out. I love how. They're low-key shitting on Batman because whenever people talk about Batman versus Superman, they're like, "Oh, Batman's got a plan for everybody."
Yeah.
But like, what happens in the show is like dead ass what would happen.
Darkwing is not.
Like,
Batman,
fuck out of here, bro. There's no way Superman like.
If Superman was actually trying to fight Batman, oh yeah, he'd be
If
dead.
Darkwing was smart, he would have dipped.
I love how he what did he try to do? He threw smoke. Then he like tried to land on him from above, and he immediately was just like.
He grabbed him and he literally did the Hulk
slammed his
smash.
leg, and he was just out, bro.
Yeah.
His insides were like just
he was
liquid.
Yeah, he got fucking liquidated, bro.
There's no title card in this episode.
No.
Multiple times he's
yeah.
like, "I am invincible."
I kept waiting. I thought it was gonna happen to that one.
It was literally a meme. And, like by the time Explosion was like, "He is invincible," like it didn't happen.
Yeah, I kept thinking it was gonna happen. It was like a fake out, and then at the very end, when they finally have the title card. It's just fucking like soaked in blood still.
Oh yeah.
How do y'all feel about the new superheroes? We got Bulletproof.
Oh yeah, there's some new ones that show.
They
up.
didn't show what they can do. They're pretty fucking spot on.
It was funny. He's like, "Are you literally fucking bulletproof?" Like it was kind of funny.
And he just makes fun of his name, Rexplode.
Yeah,
I agree.
That is kind of a lame,
corny ass name.
I thought it was corny from the jump.
Yeah.
I like Rexplode, bro.
It does.
Funny as fuck.
It does sound like a name a teenager would make, though.
Where was Adam Eve in this episode? She wasn't in the Guardians, right?
No, she was never part of them.
Yeah, she wasn't. She chose not to. Remember, she was
dipped?
living.
She
lived in that tree.
She got cheated on by Duplicate and Rexplode.
Dude, that
by
dude
duplicates.
That dude had Duplicate going crazy, bro.
Like it's not even the real her.
Hey, do you agree?
No, they're all the real her. Remember?
No, yeah, I know.
I mean, they're all clone. I mean, I don't know how her powers work.
It's hive mind.
Imagine you dating a girl that can make clones of herself, bro.
Jeez,
I don't know, bro.
I don't like this question, so let's move on.
Bro, I mean, they talk about it in the show. There's a whole scene where they show that.
I think it's definitely a clever use of like, oh shit, like if two people are hooking up and that was her powers, like of course that dude would do that. But no, he's a piece of shit for that because he was dating Adam Eve.
Hey, Carla, what you do?
She's reading.
Director's off camera.
What are you reading?
She's
the Housemaid's Secret.
No, you in that situation. You gonna clone yourself? Has she not seen Invincible?
No, she's only seen. Well, she's seen 0.
She said it multiple times.
Shit.
Yeah,
never mind.
Carla, close your ears. All right.
But yeah, Adam Eve was not at all in this episode except for the alternate version of herself.
No, she comes and sits next to Mark and they talk on top of the high school.
Oh, word.
No,
Nick, did you fall asleep, bro?
A little bit.
Oh my god.
No, I thought that scene was actually pretty good because it shows that like I don't think he's gonna be over everything that happened with Omni-Man.
I think she asked. She's like, "Are you okay?" Like that was like a lot
until like probably I would say like probably the end of the season. His whole arc is gonna be overcoming that.
I agree. It's gonna be. There's gonna be like flashes of him seeing his dad in him because he's dealing with all that trauma.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of a lot.
I mean, just imagine, bro. Like I remember you and I, Nick, watched the finale together, and I remember I was just like my mind was blown. And I remember I told you that like I low-key forgot I was watching a show.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, dude, how are we gonna stop this guy, bro? Like I felt like I was watching the news.
He's out there.
He's invincible.
He's invincible. Fuck. How do you feel about what's it called? Him and his girl. Like they got into college together.
Amber? I mean, I know there was a big thing about Amber in the first season. People were like saying, "Oh, Amber's annoying." She's barely in this episode. And
she's a bitch.
And when she is, it's just them getting into college together. So like,
yeah. I kind of like how it's moving on to like him.
She seems better now. She seems because I don't.
She was toxic as fucking.
I agree. I'm confused on how people don't think she is. Because I've seen people argue it online, and they're like,
it's like you knew he was a superhero, but you still just wanted him to tell you, even though he was lying out of your safety. And then you see him get all fucked up on the news and shit. Yeah. And then you feel bad. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Not just that. Like when they got in the fight at that university that they visited.
Oh yeah, when he disappeared.
She got mad at him for disappearing.
Yeah, it's
but then she says, "I knew the whole time why you're."
Yeah,
he saved you. He came back and saved you.
He literally like disappeared to change in the costume to save her.
Yeah.
And then she says, "Oh, I knew you did that, but I'm still mad at you. Fuck you." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" What kind of toxic bullshit?
I think it's annoying. But in this, like she's in one scene where they get into college, and I feel like she seems way more understanding in this episode. I mean, we don't see a lot of her, but I don't think she says anything.
I hope it stays
that
way,
bro.
bitch.
I hope it stays fine as well.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna go off and do college stuff because I remember like Cecil was like, "You got to take a break." Like he's not ready, but I think he's fully gonna go into this hero thing.
All right, what you think of Immortal, bro? Immortal says he don't trust Mark.
Bro,
how the fuck
is he back already?
I can understand why.
He's immortal, bro.
It took him like a year to come back last time.
Dude, when they smashed his head in the beginning, though, that was kind of savage.
Cut his head off and then smashed it.
Bro, that shit was funny.
Is he gonna come back from that? Well, that was a different version.
Yeah,
I think his second fight,
he's dead.
I don't know, bro. He immortal.
I think his second fight with Omni-Man was kind of funny, but it was like wild because
he just punched his teeth out.
He was like, "Omni-Man."
Oh yeah,
dude, he almost gouged his eyes out.
Well, I would be pissed off too. Imagine he woke up and the last thing he remembers is like
getting killed.
Yeah.
Is that his last? Yeah. Imagine the last
like,
memory is.
Yeah, he's like, "You should have stayed dead." And he just like,
yeah, that's what he said. So
Jesus.
So I guess he's back now.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why he doesn't trust the son of the guy who killed. Because
he's part Viltrumite.
But did he not see him get his ass beat on the news? I mean, I know he was already dead, but they brought him back. But did you not like watch a recap?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I was
he
Mark,
was in the recap,
I'd be like, "Motherfucker, did you not see what I did?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "What you talking about, bro?" Yeah, I'd kind of. If I was Mark, I'd say something to Immortal, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like, "Fuck you talking about, old man."
To be real though, he was dead in between like the stuff that all happened. Like all he remembers is him getting killed.
But he's got to know what happened. Is there no footage of that?
No, there's a bunch of like.
Well, the Mauler twins brought him back to life, but I don't think they were like, "All right, so this is what's like." They didn't recap.
No, but since
after he fought Omni-Man the second time and
and then he got his ass whooped again,
and then he got brought back,
and now he's back again in this one.
Now he's saying that he doesn't trust Mark. Like, did he not watch the video of after he died?
A month has passed, so you're saying in a month they haven't said, "Hey, yeah, Mark fought his dad."
Do you think maybe this is a different version of the Immortal?
No.
Nah, there's no way.
I just think the Immortal's an asshole.
I mean, I feel him though. Like, I don't know if I could trust the kid. Even after watching the recap, you could be like, maybe he's just like a sleeper agent of the sleeper agent.
I mean, I guess if you were like a Cecil thinker, you would be very like
never put your guard down.
Well, because Cecil even says like, "Oh, I can't let my guard down," and like again, like with what happened, like he's like, "I gotta be 100% sure. Like I need to like I can't give full control to Mark."
Yeah, I actually like Cecil a lot.
I do too.
He's very understanding, but he has to make like hard decisions constantly.
He gives me
a fucked up job.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Who?
The dude from MIB. Tommy Lee Jones. He gives me like Tommy Lee Jones vibes from MIB. Kind of.
One thing, did y'all realize that when they flashed to the scene where Cecil's in like their underground area, like intel area. His like second in command guy with the glasses.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. He
What?
died in the first one. Remember? So
he got his spine fucked up and blown up.
And he's standing up. He's fine. So that begs the question: is he just like a clone or something?
I wouldn't be surprised if he had different versions of him.
Like he's got like a backup. Like dude got
or
murked.
he had that weird guy make like. Remember how he gets off and fight people?
I mean, he made really fucked up clones though. They were like robot human
zombies,
but they felt like no pain though. So that's what made them like.
Dude, remember when those things started fucking up Nolan though?
Yeah,
he was getting pissed. He was like, "Fucking shit!"
Hey, those things are going in.
Jesus,
bro, that guy Cecil's like throwing everything at him.
Dude, I love when like Nolan and Cecil were like fighting.
Oh, and he was just like teleporting.
He almost like takes his time.
Oh,
he's like, oh
Dude,
shit.
yeah, that was
pretty badass.
That was a sick ass
like
scene.
that's kind of like a Nick Fury moment.
Well, speaking of this whole show in general, you guys have heard they're still actively developing a live action Invincible movie. Have you heard that?
No.
Who's gonna play him?
I don't know. I don't think they've announced any casting, but it's in production.
I don't think they can hire Steven Yeun. He's too old at this point.
He could have done it when he was younger, maybe.
Yeah, when he was younger.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm kind of iffy on it because it's hard, like
to capture that same
because there's things in animation that you can do that's very hard to do live action wise. Like I mean, we've seen that with like anime movies.
Yeah,
like they just don't hit the same.
American made anime movies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Japanese anime movies, live actions, those are good.
I agree.
Like JoJo live action, fucking awesome.
So I don't know. I'm a little iffy on it. Because I could just see it going wrong.
Yeah, well, you saw like what happened with the Lion King. It looks
so
weird. They're trying to like put facial expressions on animals that aren't supposed to have them.
And
the Lion King was good. I liked it.
The live action?
I liked it. Yeah.
It's just the same story. So like I like the story. I honestly just feel like I don't see the emotions through an animal.
I saw it earlier this year, and like I just liked it because it had like Beyonce, Childish Gambino. Like the music was good because they sang the original. Oh yeah, you're right. He's no longer Childish Gambino, but
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, I liked it, but
I just thought it was like unnecessary.
Yeah, it was definitely a cash grab.
I mean, they're doing another one next year. It's gonna be like a prequel or
like
something.
Lion King prequel.
It's gonna be another live action one. It's called like Mufasa's
The Lion Thing
Pride or something, and it's just like about Mufasa's like rise.
Who's gonna voice Mufasa?
Probably. Oh, that's a good question. Actually, I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know. You can probably figure it out.
Gosling, guys.
But anyway, yeah, they're making live action Invincible. I don't know.
I didn't know about that. Yeah. I honestly would just hope they keep building up the Invincible like animated universe. You know, they did really well with the Adam Eve special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they did like another special in between season 2 and 3. You know, I don't know, maybe like a Cecil. Like
well, they said that
for the alien guy.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Yeah,
Alan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they did say that since it's been like over 2 years, right? Since like the first season, it's been a long time.
It came out in 2021.
Robert Kirkman promised that they're not going to take as long.
Yeah, and he said that they did season 2 and 3 already. Like the voice work is done for season 2 and 3, and it's just they're currently animating season 3. So they said that the wait between 2 and 3 won't be as long, like nowhere near as long. So it sounds like they already have done a lot of the work.
They're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
It was worth the wait.
So that's good. Hopefully from now it's gonna be. I mean, honestly, if they keep up the way they've been doing it, I can see this going like 10 seasons. Because there's a lot in Invincible. Like there's a ton of issues. I think
there's like 170 something issues.
The comic started, I think, in 2012, right? 2010, maybe even.
Yeah. How long did it run? Do you know?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know either. I just know there's a lot.
I remember. I know he finished it before The Walking Dead
ended, or it's
before he finished Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I hope. Talking about Walking Dead, because Robert Kirkman was an executive producer on that when the show came out. I think the early seasons of The Walking Dead were really great. In fact, one of the producers or like the directors from season 1, which I think is like kind of one of the best looking seasons comic book wise, was very accurate. He got fired, and then like a bunch of backstage drama happened, but Robert Kirkman was still a producer. I hope in Invincible that they give him more kind of creative power, since like this is from his comic and his source, that he gets to like have decisions and be like, nah, we shouldn't do it this way. Because The Walking Dead, like, it was a great show that started strong. But I feel like after changing directors and showrunners, it kind of fell in quality. And I wonder if Robert Kirkman was just like, all right, like, you guys have changed this into something totally different.
Yeah, I kind of stopped watching The Walking Dead at a certain point.
They started killing off characters that were, like, important to the comics. And, like, after, I mean, spoiler for Walking Dead, it ended a while ago, but Carl dies.
Like,
I
he's
feel
the
like
main character.
Yeah, literally, the way the comic ends is an older version of him retelling the events.
So they changed the comic a lot. Then.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like he's actually the main character. I think I would say probably towards the latter half of the comics.
Yeah, because at a certain point, like, it just changes protagonists.
From Terminus and on, I think it's mainly him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's like, especially the ending. I didn't like the ending of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, they're like, we're all, like, I don't know. And there's spin-off shows. I actually am very interested in the Daryl Dixon spin-off.
The Daryl one's awesome.
He goes to France and he fucking fights zombies. It's actually really fucking cool.
Isn't there one where it's like Negan and
Walking
and
Dead,
Maggie and
Dead
Maggie,
City?
and they're Dead City. They're in New York or something.
Yeah, I've heard all right things about that.
And then there's a Rick and Michonne show as well.
There's a Michonne and Rick, right?
Yeah, I heard Jeffrey Dean Morgan is really good in that show. Like he just plays this, like sadistic Negan. Well, my problem with it is they haven't addressed the big elephant with the character development that they previously established, which was Maggie's husband got her brains bashed in by Negan, and like I don't know, some point after they defeat Negan, she's just cool with him. They've never really gotten into how.
So she's just that is kind of. I would hope they would address that at some point in Dead City. I mean, you got the two characters
in the show.
there.
I think Negan says like he felt really bad about it.
My fault.
You felt bad about it. You fucking took her boyfriend's life.
My bad, Maggie.
I mean,
that one's on.
To be fair, Negan has standards, right? He killed someone in Rick's group, 2 people, because they were killing his dudes. And also,
then he killed one of his own dudes when they tried raping somebody.
Yeah, so he has a fucked up moral compass. But it's still like a moral compass. Yeah. It's a moral compass for the apocalypse. It's crazy. There's a prequel comic that shows that before he was in the apocalypse, he was just a gym teacher playing Call of Duty.
They came out with a special.
That's really cool.
Yeah, an actual Jeffrey Dean Morgan special with Negan before he was like.
And it's like, okay, that's cool.
That's pretty fire.
He's like cheating on his wife with cancer. And
my
shit.
god, that's fucked up.
Her name was Lucille.
Jesus.
And then he like, I think he's like a football coach, or he's just a coach for like a high school.
Yeah, he's broke.
She turns while he's at the hospital, and she like tries attacking him. So he just grabs a baseball bat and bashes her.
Damn.
And after that, he keeps the bat with him, and he calls it Lucille.
Okay.
It's great.
I haven't seen it. I fell off Walking Dead like in season. I think I stopped watching before Negan showed up.
It's not worth finishing it. I would say watch Negan's introduction at the very end of season 6.
Season 6?
7.
I stopped in 4, I believe.
That's kind of boring because they're just farming.
Yeah, I liked 1 through 3. I thought that Governor is in 3.
Yeah,
the whole like city and all that. I thought that was pretty good. 4, it starts and there's like a airborne sickness where some dude dies taking a shower at the first episode.
Oh, in the prison, yeah.
Yeah, in the prison, and they're caught cropping and stuff. And then at some point, Rick leaves.
Farming simulator.
And he finds the dude that helped him in the first episode. Morgan, yeah. And they talk about him. There's like a side plot with that. I think that leads into Fear the Walking Dead. Like that whole episode was to set up that show.
Yeah.
Fear is pretty good.
Okay.
It was for a while. I think actually season 2 is probably my favorite of The Walking Dead.
Okay, yeah, I love season 2.
I love the tension that's building between him and
Shane.
That's the best
you were the
part.
good guy, man. No.
Yeah, that's probably the best part.
Shane's easily the best character in the show.
Yeah, but 4, I just couldn't finish it. It was really boring, and I've tried like on 3 or 4 separate occasions to rewatch 1 through 3, and that's easy. I always get through it. It's good.
Yeah.
I get to 4, I'm like, let me push through and get to the Negan stuff because I've never seen him. I've heard he's good, and 4 is just so hard, bro.
Negan had a great introduction, but everything with him as a villain fucking sucked.
Damn.
Up until like there are like moments where he's like really interesting, like especially that scene where like one of this girl's like being held captive from Rick's group. And this guy who's part of Negan's crew is like, I'll give you this, snack because they were starving her if you like suck my dick. And then she doesn't agree to it.
Jesus.
So she was like weak already. And Negan walks in, he's like smiling like, what you doing? That's a big no. And he's like, I'm sorry. Negan's like, are you apologizing? And then he just like stabs him.
Damn. I mean,
he has a moral compass, and it's interesting watching how he flows.
Yeah.
Like there's another scene where he's like just giving like the complete opposite on the ladder, where he's being a fucking dickhead, and he's like talking to this lady about how they need more like rations for Negan's camp.
Oh, is it the fat lady?
Yeah. And she's like, we're practically starving here.
And he like looks at her.
Starving.
Apparently, that wasn't even his line.
Damn! What the fuck?
I think he actually made her cry.
Yeah, dude, she started crying.
Starving?
Ain't no way.
Wait,
I've seen that clip.
Are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't his line?
I think someone was joking. I hope not.
Yeah,
That'd be horrible.
Hopefully it's one of those jokes like with the one of like
Jeffrey,
Adam
your
Driver.
line was no, you guys aren't. No. Oh, my bad, mother. Dude, what if he
man.
what if he method acted the whole season?
He's gonna be great in The Boys, bro. I
Oh
already
yeah,
know.
he's
I am
in season
excited.
4.
Who do you
who's
think
he
he's
playing?
gonna play?
I don't know, man.
I think he's. Do you think he's gonna play a Soup or one of the boys?
I hope he plays one
It'd be
of the
cool
boys.
if he was a soup that becomes one of the boys. I mean, all the boys are kind of soups at this point.
Oh yeah, I
No,
forgot.
they're not.
This Temp V gone.
Temp V is pretty much gone. Oh,
Okay.
it gives you cancer
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
the more you take it.
Well, that sucks.
And now fucking, but she's gonna die.
God damn it.
Yes,
Hey,
I'll
have
be.
y'all watched Gen V?
Gen V?
I finished Gen V.
I have not seen it yet.
It's not as good as the boys, but you can tell it's made by the same people. Like it still has some potential. There's an interesting little story that they're telling. The characters, some of them are pretty interesting. I gave it a solid like 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. Some episodes are definitely stronger than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does lead into season 4.
Okay.
So like I saw that they actually said, since it just season finale of Gen V just happened, they said that the start of season 4 takes place like 3 to 4 days after the end of Gen V, which makes sense if you've seen Gen V. So.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know about who comes out. I heard that
there's a couple cameos.
The Deep comes out in it. A-Train.
I saw Homelander pulls up at some point.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's
He's
someone
just like,
else that pulls
"What
up
y'all
that I
doing?"
didn't expect at all either. I don't know. Do
Soldier
you
Boy?
care if I spoil it?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Don't care. Do you care?
I don't know.
The Soldier Boy pulls up at one part.
I knew it. Is it like the
I
training
didn't
video
ex-
from
I didn't-
Captain America?
It's not like that.
So you're in detention.
Oh, wait a second. But he got frozen at the end of season 3, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's
he
not.
escaped somehow.
I don't want to say what. I mean, unless you don't give a shit, I'll tell you.
I mean,
I don't give a shit.
Okay,
I give a shit.
Okay, then you got to find out on your own.
Why don't you give a shit?
Because, bro, like spoilers for me, I really don't think it ruins the experience. That's
Mm.
just a personal thing, though.
I just don't want to spoil it for maybe anyone that hasn't seen it.
Oh, that's true.
But-
maybe.
If you haven't seen it at this point and you're a fan of the Cosmic Kickback, you're not an actual fan of the Cosmic Kickback.
You know that we spoil stuff. No.
You know how we are.
All right, let's get back into Invincible a little bit. I wanted to talk about the multiverse thing.
Yeah. So what? That guy's dead.
No, he has the big
Well,
ass head now.
Well, all the versions. I mean, that big warehouse blew up though. Invincible.
Yeah,
fucking killed
they're
it.
all dead.
He
but-
killed the 8 Mauler people that were jumping his ass.
Well, one of them lived.
What?
Yeah, did you not finish the
Well,
episode, bro?
I thought they all got incinerated.
No, one of the original Maulers lived.
Yeah,
he like
he's like has
discovered-
half of his body's like he looks like Two-Face.
What the fuck?
Did you not finish the episode, bro?
I was half paying attention. I won't.
Yeah,
This-
he found
this
the
dude, bro. My
he found
God.
the fucking guy, and the
He
guy's
pulled-
like all melted. And
He
shit.
pulled him from the rubble, and he's got like a big head now, kind of like the leader, but
Oh,
it's like
God.
saggy, and he's going crazy. He's like, Invincible fucked me over.
He's got a
And then
nutsack
the
head.
Mauler's like, oh, you great. You got all your brain scrambled. Your memories aren't yours. You're thinking of the wrong ones. So he's
He
fucked
did
up.
pull him from the machine early.
What a dumbass. Why did he do that? He knew not to.
Well,
Why
he
did he
wanted
take-
it. I don't know. He wanted.
He did it on his own. I would have just sat back.
Yeah.
Invincible's invincible. He got it.
I know. I just hate seeing him get beat the fuck up.
He was
'cause-
getting his ass jumped, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, because like he was saucing him, but then that one dude stepped on his head, and then they all just started fucking him up.
Easy clap.
I don't know, dude. I do like how Invincible though is getting stronger. Like I think, like you said, the more
Yeah.
damage he takes, the stronger he is.
I
So
think that's how it
his
works.
dad's fucking
Oh,
him up
man.
mentally,
Yeah, but-
physically, spiritually, emotionally.
I feel like
physically.
Yeah,
I feel like compared to him though, Omni-Man would have like crushed all the Maulers.
Oh, easily.
Dude,
wiped
yeah.
them.
Hey, are
you
you ready?
cut their heads off. With
Y'all
one
ready
swipe.
for Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat?
Oh, bro, I'm hyped.
I think
Dude.
he's coming actually with the
It's
show out.
It's this month sometime,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Sometime
sometime
this
in
month.
Oh
November.
man, it's gonna go crazy.
Dude, I
saw the
want to see.
gameplay.
I really want to see the fatalities.
Oh, I saw one. They just went in the trailer.
I saw-
Sub-Zero.
Did
I
you
saw
see it?
2 of them.
I've seen one of them. Do you want
One
to
of
know what it
them's-
is, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian, tell him.
So one of them is the one where he's squeezing the head like fucking what's his name?
Speedster, whatever. The Red
Yosef.
Rush.
Red Rush.
That's cool.
And the other one, he grabs you and like takes you down to like a subway, and he puts you right there.
Oh my
and
fucking
you
god,
you get like ripped apart.
Yeah,
dude.
it's sick. It's really cool.
That's
and
amazing.
His fatal blow is like he takes you to a mountain and he beats you on the side.
Oh,
of
it's
it.
just like,
The
Yeah.
cinematic cut.
yeah.
damn, dude. It's oh man, I'm so
Dude,
hyped.
That sounds lit.
Yeah, you should watch the trailer after we finish recording.
That sounds amazing.
But let me tell you something. I think this would be crazy if it happened, but I'm
okay.
gonna take a shot because this did happen in the comics. Christian probably knows about this.
So this guy is canon.
Who's canon?
The man, the Brainiac, whatever. This dude.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk about him.
Anstrom.
Oh,
But he is in the comics.
Yeah, he is.
Angstrom.
But anyway, in the comics, there's a crossover with Invincible and a big Marvel hero, and I think they might do that because they're setting up multiverse.
Is it Deadpool?
It's Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah, he crossed over
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
in Invincible?
And I think they're going to do it. I think they teased it really heavily.
But which Spider-Man?
I don't know. It doesn't even really
animated?
matter. I think Josh Keaton is in the voice cast, so some people were like, oh shit, he did Spider-Man. That doesn't mean anything.
The voice cast was crazy on the trailer for this season.
I mean, I'm very... Peter Cullen's in it?
Yeah.
I think he's going to play one of the Viltrumites.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a whole Viltrumite episode where it shows Omni-Man when he leaves Earth, and it's going to show what happened from there.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, yeah.
He can't just go back and be like,
I'm back.
Well,
I fucked up.
Well, I can't say anything.
Yeah. I don't want to know either. Because I know some stuff, like I know characters.
I know Crag.
I just don't know.
Thrag, whatever. See, I don't know that much about
I know Trog.
I know Korg.
But anyway, that happens in the comics, and there was like one the Invincible Instagram or Twitter posted something that was like web related. So they could have just been playing on that Spider-Man 2 came out like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So they could have just easily just been doing that.
I mean, they could have, but like what happened when the Mortal Kombat list got leaked?
Mm-hmm.
And it showed that Homelander was on the list like 6 months before the trailer dropped for Combat Pack. Amazon or the boys like Twitter page, they put that like GIF of Homelander going immediately after it leaked.
Oh shit, that's funny.
It was perfect.
So yeah, I mean, it could be possible. If it happens, I don't think it's going to be a full episode.
I'd like it to be a special. Like, I can't see them writing Spider-Man coming into the season and be like, oh, shit, so your dad fucked you up? No. Like, I don't
know how they would do it. I know they do it in the comic.
They're two very different characters.
But, like, I feel like they're laying groundwork for something like that, a crossover. I mean, they're doing the multiverse thing. I think they're going to do it just for the clicks because it'll do well.
I know showrunners have been talking about a boys crossover, and they're both Prime related. So that would be...
I think
they
that's
are in the
more
Prime
likely.
verse.
And they're both satires of superheroes.
How could it happen?
I think it's more likely.
The Boys Diabolical, did you guys watch that?
I've
watched a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's like I'm thinking, like, Diabolical has a very, very similar art style. It's like...
Yeah, I think they could do that. That's probably more likely.
Cool, actually.
But I know they were teasing Spider-Man 2, so I just wanted to mention it.
That's interesting. I would like to see how that turns out.
I agree.
Homelander, we could actually see it unfold.
Y'all got any more thoughts, opinions? What are your overall thoughts of episode 1?
I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I wish I got a little bit more of was, I don't know, man. I feel like I was lacking something, but it is the beginning of the season. Had a slow pace, but after the aftermath of episode 8, season 1, I kind of understand why.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree. I think the way it ended wasn't as shocking as season 1, but there is a lot to unpack and set up. I think the way it opened was pretty interesting. I want to see what they go with that.
What do y'all think about the satire on King the Conqueror?
Oh, like the multiverse thing?
Yeah.
That's what the guy's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's smart. Like, if anyone had the ability to travel the universes, I would go and meet myself and form a big-ass... Like Rick and Morty, just make a big-ass citadel of all me's, and we would all work together.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, if you're, the only one smart enough to do that, then it would make sense for you to be like, oh, my boy, you did it too? Hell yeah. We're smarter than everyone else in the universe.
I don't know. He's kind of like an altruistic Rick, I guess.
I guess so. I think it's kind of funny. I like how immediately it just goes to shit. Just all his fucking versions get fucked, and he gets fucking destroyed mentally in the process. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna be a main villain, or if he's gonna take a back seat going forward. But I did like the how it just immediately goes to shit, because I was low key worried that I was like, okay, is this immediately just going to do some crazy multiverse shit? And I don't think they are. I think the fact that all that shit just got fucked immediately just shows that they probably won't go that crazy into. I mean, we're only in season 2. There's a lot of content in Invincible. But yeah, I agree. Overall, I'd give it about an 8 out of 10. Pretty solid intro. I'm excited to see what happens.
Give me more. I want more.
Yeah. Arch that
Next
back.
episode comes out this Friday?
This Friday, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be tuning in.
Hey, y'all be ready. Anyway, I think that's it.
I think that's all we got to say on Invincible.
Yes,
Follow
sir.
Cosmic Kickback on Instagram, on X,
Yep.
Reddit,
Shout
OnlyFans,
out.
Patreon,
Oh, shit.
Discord. We got a Discord link.
Hey, it's all going to be in the description. Check it out. On the hub.
Nah.
Shout out Cristian for being on as a guest again.
Oh,
For the first time. and
just fucking be honest.
Yeah,
we recorded this backwards.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be new to y'all.
Yeah, we good. This is new. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
them backwards, but we did record them within like a very tight time frame.
Yeah, yes, sir. All right, we'll see y'all in the next episode.